Hi, baseball coach Travis Hergert. After a 13-5 win over Southeastern at the regional tournament, got down 2-0, but didn't panic and still were able to get some good innings out of your pitching and put some runs on the board.
Jared was outstanding, and he just had a little hard time there, just kind of getting the feel for stuff. But he kept it in check. I mean, 2 runs is probably going to win that game with just the way that we've been swinging the bats. And we came up with some big spots defensively as well. I thought Eze Encarnacion played really well defensively for us, and we got some big outs for us there to just kind of minimize damage. And but he made pitches, and that was a really gutty performance by him. But also credit our offense. Joey Werner was kind of our star of the show today. Really did a great job driving runs in for us and coming up big in big spots.
Yeah, Mitch Neuenborn also hit the big home run.
That's probably the hit of the game right there. I mean, I know he wanted to kind of avenge his last at bat right there, but you got to pitch up. I think he said he got to change up, and he didn't miss. So that was huge right there, because that allowed us then to kind of play around with our pitching a little bit, and I thought Williamson did a good job of keeping things in check.
Just talk a little bit about, you guys' approach at the plate. You make pitchers work and throw a lot of pitches and take a lot of pitches and just grind it out.
Yeah, and honestly, I credit the series that we played against Southeastern. We actually lost Game 4, 17-11. We were down 12-0, and we just continued to compete. And we didn't win the game, but we extended it to all the 9 innings. Guys just continued to compete, and that was a big turning point for us in the season. And ever since then, our offensive approach has been outstanding. We continue to hit balls hard. We hunt out pitches in good counts. We stay disciplined. With runners in scoring position, less than 2 outs, we're coming up big in those spots. And in tournament baseball, you have to do that.
And speaking of the tournament, it's just to stay on the winner's side is so important if you want to make a run at this thing.
No doubt, especially with the format that it is this year. And that's kind of the plan. Just let's worry about what's in front of us, and we'll worry about the rest later on. And that was a big one for us right there. And I like how we just went about our business today. There was no panic in our dugout, and usually there never is. But I was very proud of our team, just all in all, how they just took care of business today.
And your secret at this tournament, that's 10 straight going back to 2015 in the regional tournament for you guys. That's impressive.
I credit our players. They stick with preparation all year long. We lost 3 or 4 of those guys, and that didn't faze them a bit. And it's a very, very competitive group, and I hope we get to play another couple more days.